Bando. Bando. Ja, Bando. Mr. Bando. Ja, Bando. Ja, Bando. Mine, hier dichtje. Dichtje. Ze hebben al geen bangen meer, hè? Klinken. A meeting is a moment in time when there is no pressure, no expectations. You don't want to learn your horse something, you just do things, and what is coming out doesn't matter. The main thing is that the horse likes it. Relation, the emotional part, getting used to things, not being afraid for standing here under this roof, being tied up. Oh, good boy, eh? Giving him a massage. Meetings are sometimes good to find out how your horse reacts. Flinke man, hè? If he likes it, because that's mainly what you want during a meeting. And maybe there are things that you think that he likes, but he's telling something completely else. That's how you learn to know each other. One thing is for sure, the goodies he likes. And some horses, they like to be brushed. And some horses, they don't like to be brushed. And some horses, they can really enjoy it. And some horses, they just allow you, but they are not really enjoying it. So things like that are important to find out. Bando? Yeah, this is what we do, eh? And he is a little bit sensitive on the head, but therefore during the meetings I don't force anything. I just go there in a very relaxed way to touch him, that he starts to like it. Oh, good boy. Not too long, just a little bit to make him feels okay, feels comfortable. Yeah. The beginning, when you meet a new horse or you buy a new horse, is the environment that the horse gets time to come home, to feel comfortable with everything. And that's why we don't use pressure or teaching moments in the beginning. As much as possible, being together in a relaxed way. That means that you also have to be alert for the feedback of your horse while you are cleaning. That's why I'm using a very soft brush, because he's not so comfortable with a brush who is a little bit too hard. Later probably he will, but we will give him time. It's in moments like this that you start to like each other even more. Good boy. Take a little bit more goodies, huh? So then I will go in the outdoor arena with no expectations, and let's see if we can have a meeting in the outdoor arena. So what I also like to do with him is that I can do the bridle just over the ears. You see, like this. Good boy. Even now he's on the edge of the arena. He's eating grass, which is okay. But it can be a good idea that you just sit somewhere also, and that you're enjoying it, watching him. Good boy. See the way he is touching me. I keep my eyes open, of course. Don't want him to bite me. See, we have here a little bit playing with his nose against my hand, and everything is fine. It's just finding out. It's like two people who are speaking with each other. Horses, they don't speak with words. They speak with the nose, by touching, by pushing, they speak with the whole body. Oh, we can go to the mounting block and sit here. It's also about energy, you know, personal energy. I like his personal energy. He can be very excited, very energetic, but on the other hand, he is very cool. And he's curious and full of life. No negative fingerprints on him, and I like it. And that's why I want to make this bigger, more that he gets more used to it, that this is the way his life is, and that it's a very important fundament. I just want him to be, that he loves it to be with me. And that doesn't mean that he has to be next to me like glue, no. That he can be himself, that he can be a horse. If he likes to eat, that he can eat. And you need patience, you need a state of mind, like not in a hurry. You just like to sit here. It's a kind of meditation also, you know. You make yourself empty. And it's actually one of the first, it's the main reason why I'm still a horseman. It's because when I was a child and I was standing there on the edge of a meadow and I was watching two horses, I could sit there for hours because they were so beautiful. They were so strong, and on the other hand so soft. And it's my reason and where everything started when I was a child. A few friends of mine, they just passed by and they said, stupid horses. But for me it was, I could not just walk and go on. No, they took me. I have to pay attention to them. They called me with the expression, with the beautiful body. Yes, and that's still what I like with my horses. No. He's coming back. See, this kind of discussions, I cannot call it discussion, but this kind of conversations. No. He knows where the goodies are. So I tell him, no, be polite. So also in this kind of conversation, he learns to understand who I am. So he can touch me, and as long as I feel comfortable with it, it's okay for me. And I'm sure he's searching now for a goodie, but the goodie is not coming now. No biting. That's the border. So sometimes he wants to nip in my jacket. Then I tell him no, but there are no emotions. That's important. When you do things like that, no emotions. And that's a little bit the good thing about him. He is very curious, very brave. So if you correct him a little bit with, like I did here, with my fingers to tell him no, don't bite me, it's no problem for him. He's not touched by that. He will come back in, and that's the good thing. That's what I really like about him, the strong personality. And I love to watch my horse. So sitting here is never boring for me, but yeah, sometimes when I can imagine that there are people, for those people maybe it's not so easy to make themselves empty. That's what I mean with this black stallion. He can be very expressive, very energetic. Great, huh? So what I was telling, maybe you can read a book to make yourself empty, but you see, watching him, you don't want to read a book. He is full of life. I want him that he learns to look at me, because that is something which is not obvious for a horse. They look to other horses, but deeply looking to the human, that is something why you need meetings, and that he feels comfortable with you and that he likes you, but also the following, of course. Due to the following, a horse learns to look at you in movement. But now you see, just by sitting here, you learn to know him like this, suddenly coming from nowhere, this energetic horse, and then again he's very calm and he's eating. Even this is a kind of a meeting, that those two birds, they can fly, they can escape any moment. They know that we are here, but they feel comfortable with us. Of course, with a kind of distance, but for a wild animal to come that close and really relax in the water, yeah, that's a nice meeting. And maybe after a few days, if we ignore them and they get used to us, we can come very close. But doesn't matter, no expectations. That's what meetings is all about. Good boy, huh? Good.